Yet the Torchlight Jumedie Ewo Nits 100.9.
The best station in the capital,
What's yet the Torchlight Jumedie Ewo Nits 100.9. Torchlight Jumedie Ewo Nits 100.9. Torchlight Jumedie Ewo Nits 100.9.
Station in the capital.
Wotie the Torchlight Jumedie Ewo Nits 100.9.
Jama Ghana phone nyina kwa ba na nwumre ya de bedwumadi aye fa ne Torchlight so ewo neat 100.9 fa Torchlight no na me so me fa me de na ye nyina no afeni kwa na wie yen a ye wo na wotwe a se eye nyamepe na efiada tu yen a na eche se ye nyina ye bebreki akwa kodi Yesu na woda no na ye de Torchlight na hwehwe kwam ye mpese obi anan bepembo ye mpese obi anan bepembo ye nyina ye nkɔ ne kakra na ye moa na ye fa nkyekiro man na oman ni ntimi konkan mede de Jerry OSEI AGYEMANG juma de friend Torchlight yawada ene benada bia na ye de brewunti na benada ene so wotwa ene date no eye 19th December ye be amanyo 7 nsamakodo a ye de bo oman de kyekiro man ema bibia ekoso kama district level elections no assembly member a wo panu no wini an olusui memi die mafra mi share dan hu yo Taifa South meba jo ekosen wo ho unit committee members akoto abama o mekosen electoral commission entimi an conduct a district level elections ni nyina e wo man ni ba bia emiaye bi wasante mantem emiaye bi awapue mantem electoral commission so how be nti woman intimi an conduct elections no eti ye kasai atwa sense amanyofo no beba ye no obedi hu komo ye ne aye ni midifo no so a eba local government your friend is saying and decentralization policy no ye local government policy no one more enim yie ye no womo ebedi enkomo na yetimi adwumadwe nkyere se dia kwaso amanyofo ni bia e kase ade na kwakwa ese electoral commission when akwa test case bi dia ma 2024 elections no yanhwene ya na no ma bi akwa piepie mu but the electoral commission it is something me explain no ma kire you eba ne sen ahoboa ne kosi sen ye ma me GMN sa be press conference e ba be ka kire say all is well moboa mu ho awie a district level elections e ba be koso afi eba ne sen what happened e die na si ye hia better explanation. Yes. Ye hear better explanation. In Chiremua, a tasumu. And ye hear free dear, a ye hear dear free electoral commission for her. No matter church ye. 80 at the wa, ye bedi home common a year, and then you bring a woody 100.9. Na Saubeka ya. A year, Naka Cran Tamunie, Meme da Samidi Castle. Mene a year la, that de Kotopon Youth Association. For Edin Kuta. Wamo ba mi program so na ba mo ba ni nyina ne fa regional minister honorable Henry Cote yamo ajo ba bibia wo emrante ba be kan say in fact La Pleasure Beach Hotel Resort a beach resort okay sa pleasure and the account that on the AG La Pleasure Beach Resort and who koban sembi ma and some of the court rulings one with the nyina brebe wa ha and me din hon komo ama immediately after the program the crown no me sign the necessary your friend is saying calls ye follow ups finding out yeah massa dey we so nkonko ya na wa na ye bete so emebunu na sorry and emebunu na say etie di ho nkomo na ye di ho nkomo no akiri no ede na esi eti ladare kotopon youth association for emrante ne wa ha no wo Daniel Eshirifi right Asherifi okay Daniel Asherifi e wa ha say Dani me wan ko abet say Be microphone no mami kakra. All right, okay, good. And I me wa aye ni ahite amani. What's on to say? All right, okay, then I say. Rama ni ahite enso ewa ha wo nyina members of a la Dade Kotopon Youth Association. Rama no so me wa kwa ba.
Yo,
na baby aboko de.
Baby aboko.
Ye de Nyankopon ase, ye de Nyame ase. Ye be di nkomo na chiwie be ye bosome abosome kraba, abosome mai. Say be weeks. Bosome aba. All right, okay. Minimum ba be di nkomo ana Dade Kotopon Youth Association for na mo how. Efa eye la Pleasure Beach Resort handing over beer necessary regional minister when the Ghana Tourism Development Company any ahemfo so a ewo ho ensamano ye kan ye bo ponu du baby but na say yetimi hu isemfu abi ewo ko ye de akire e ma nsam na ni wai am ye hu de koso eti Raman akosi sen nkomo na chi no.
Yo, da for ase, Medini Raman, PRO for the youth. Yo, ba yebedi in commonu, say court ama ruling. Court ama ruling because time you call court no. Now it's like a beer in phone, or money patre. Ghana Tourism Development Company, almost one money patre. Aka youth no, youth na in town bar. Into your court no, no. Court no must mandate say youth no that they go to youth association no ni pa amu di aba no say court no agi ato no say 9-member committee no say minister no on handing over to the 9-member committee enti ye ba ye be kan asem no ye nim say impenifo bi tie omo frɛ regional minister no say court no awie asem die because no no kan ye say court no wie asem no obe handing over beach no ama the 9-member committee. Enti ye ba ye di assembly 2 o nim say mpenifo bi mfrefre no ye nim say president frɛ no ana mpenifo bi frɛ no enti later on offer say sadia say on handing over na amanfo say ni din say on person obe handing over beach no enti 28th of November 28th of November 2023 no offer ninya wo resec office and handing over to the new management committee. Okay. That is the 9-member committee, you know. Youth 3, Tourist Board 3, and in La Traditional Council, also 3. Enti and then middle kasano bibia akoso yi and ejumanso koso. The 9-member committee has taken over the management of the beach. This is CRDA ejuma akoso bibia akoso kama. Enti ye wo ha na ye da neat FM ye do mo ase pa se ye di asem no betu dwa no omo bodero mai asem no ko abrochiri nya amanfo ti ye omo frɛ minister say on handing over say court no aka de on di so na on handing over enti say ade wa handing over say adwuma no koso.
Okay, enti Daniel saying that transition no it is a 9-member committee na it was one manage the result. And now say transitional process be wo amobe mo ya na saying it here.
When before they hand over to them, they were asked to do. There are some modalities they have to do it, which is for them to have chairman and then security directorship and those things, By the grace of God, they were able to do those things, So as at now, we know the chairman, we know the security coordinator, we know the administrators already. So I believe that Koso senior
yes. And everybody also is complying with the rules and the guidelines and what the year Juma. For instance, the Ghana Tourism Development Company, your friend is saying La Traditional Council, and Mujut, be say be comply with what is really going on.
Yes.
All right, okay. Now, send one way. Edian na mobeya ebe prevent future reoccurrence. Say what happened? Why no na ehwe so? Say bibi na be free. Year result ni mo aba. Kwan ben so na mo fa so ehun say mfa so abanie. Dia yede bo oman dia adwumayefo de ni saying na say matoto no amade afa. Names are near much it will be to my boy.
Mark Jerry, once again, you don't see what I couldn't out there, my answer. I'm a coin, so no, if I say mean that, need FM, if I say in down was send a me bra kind, because ye ba Hanum Saturday.
Yeah.
By Monday, now, Honorable Minister, no, Latino, your local station, be your honum, and our bar, Obe responded to some of the issues we raised here. She said, Sadano, Minjidi say or two or around, but just say it was not ready to respond. And I MC no be respond here by any na who send a nyama corner. And see a better massive be brave because through your medium way and I as our resource I see Namisham. I feel eba question now be no so. On said MOU. La traditional council any tourist Ghana Tourist Board almost sign MOUB. Sa MOU no e chese na fans e beba no omonchiche no so hwe MOU no mu ese omonfa 30% enko development fund NBA development fund for la 30% be come now 20% akọ traditional council now 50% no ye dey manage beach no for maintenance ni so sanet enti enu there are no issues about that but say na me bra kan no say there transition no initially now there was some 2 or 3 skirmishes but fortunately say there bibia settle as we speak now ye juma ase na ye kan no na initially ye na ye workers for ye kan ya e ba no say okay ye nyina ye free la enti say omusi omukita ebi mu on be kan ye ho aye adwuma na ndie ye nya ye freelance no problem as we speak no your workers any traditional council omunso omu workers ya bom na ye adwuma nti sisi ade nyama akosu boko bibia da for men se na o kan no in the arrangement no on say initially no we have a chairman and that was all but in this new arrangement no we have a chairman and 2 deputies. And the chairman cannot take any major decision without the signature of the other 2 deputies. 2
deputies, yeah.
And the other 6 members of the committee, you know, so Ejuma no ya chiche and okan, and ebimu ye security coordinator, ebimu so ye administrators, ya chiche, until bia ye ne Ejuma. Until for now, dear, sena ye can we bia that deal.
No. Handing over no, say accountability can home. Accountability course and bibia ko ye come there. Rama.
Oh, okay. Magari, the woman say initially no, say court no can say judgment no, appeal court judgment no.
Yeah.
Or see the IMC handing over to the new management committee.
Yeah.
But sign to me baso. And it's a CR no, ubisa say ebia in the future no, asem way better to me asiana asem going to me say the unse you 3 lawyers. Councils no 3 councils traditional council wo omo council youth no wo omo council any tourist board wo omo council nti 3 councils no nya transit omo say the more problems no eba ni say because say court no mandate say the winner no the winning case no onu na on fa chairmanship no tete no sa na court no ye no appeal court for no omo kan bibi anfa ho nti councils no hu say sana ebe koso dia dachi in some bet to me ababio is sa dia the 3 entities no the youth the traditional council any tourist development no omo nya kan bom na omo chiche the chairmanship no it is a traditional council for the 1 year la youth no omo chairman no onu so be di 1 year. Any tourist development to also be about 1 year. Nti chairmanship
about rotational.
About rotational.
Yeah.
Nti one of ako file adi agesi ni yonko. Nti entumi basa. But say mandate nipa ni say la youth no chairmanship no forever there. Later on, traditional council for no
be
sorry atiaye. Na omo mandate say traditional council so yesu ye be sorry atia omo. See ade the modalities no mo aye de ye nyina ye gitum say enu no ebeboa oman no na la be frank ntomopa afra
because I want nyina say esebu people so and the ammonia one de be a black community no me
Exactly.
Into that just say mama managing ya that in Chirima crown baby some
How?
when it comes to ownership now, how's the like?
For ownership, no, it's for the community.
It's for the community.
Anything I will say, the traditional council, they are in the committee.
Yeah.
And so they are representing the. And as I said, because of accountability issues, anything youth no be But initially it was the traditional council, any tourist board, and it is send our account for accountability. You know, say you are talking of that of the regional minister for the period that actually he accounted for their stewardship for that 8-9 months, and they handed everything over. They handed everything over to the new management. So as we speak, there everything.
And so just a brilliant the ombudsman.
Oh, brilliant! And I person can to us say brilliant way the beach on move day. And see, best it's a phone. Say, normal beach. Yeah, on say Labadi beach. No, it has been there for over 20 years. No matter when you get there, ube jiweni. The outperson on ye it is available. It is now because of the space. One say in so no most of the space. Space are the shows no ye. Say limited.
They say nobody now could to swim say
the old one say idea air fair la pleasure beach in say. It say we have a vast land.
Yeah.
They say in so and to say other beaches. You say other beaches in the air, to me swim war. Because la beach, you know, uko one day uba obe who say, ubetimana, ananti umwa. It's like a young
okay.
Yes, into ubetimana swim. Yes, ubetimana swim.
A unique and very safe because Osha, your 5-star hotel, where left, and 3-star or something. I think 5-star no Labadi Beach Hotel. Then you will La Palm. We are between them, so the place is very safe and it is closer to the main road. So even if you are not having your own car, you can just get a car. So this Christmas the rate is just 20 cities throughout, but we don't know the holidays. It might vary a little, but 20 cities throughout 24/7.
All right. NTT for na mene eye Ladare Kotopon Youth Association. Mrantie na me no mudin komo ni nyina ne se wo mo ba ha me ye be kan sem especially some an involve the Greater Accra Regional Minister, your Honorable Harry Cote. Inti in some no na handing over be an essay course because na me tell me ho asibi e koso e wo ye La Pleasure Beach Resort ho and am so call court ne their court kan ye handing over e say na baso but ni nyina mo no ye wi a na e say ye boy chire hwe bisa say en some na be kan na kwakwa akosisi inti dia akosisi ni nyina ne say proper handing over akɔso wo hwa amrante no wo mani age ye sɛ wo mo ye na no ɛna de wo mo ɛna na ɛkɔso and wo mo kan ti mo adwumayɛfo na mo no mo bi ye san reinstate mo na it say you been reinstated
I say initially no first I say like youth no and all the youth from La it's like yeah that Kotopon association no ya kita ye hu any other youth mu wala no omo no mu fight ye no this is see ya je obi atum say ya nyina ye no anu ya nyina ye free La nti omo be ka ye hu na ye adwuma see ya bi akoso fine nipa omo ye townfo no see ya ni omo didi kan bom nti be bia ye perfect fine see ya ye kwa ye ni age
okay that is great I am more event na more fad wet na mra na yem bone yensu yenyeska so they say mo ya na eti ade na twa to am catch am man for is very good that you've come here man for atom kan mo hu ye consummation say dey free Daniel ade na wo catch am man for for say no me course nyina e bi kwa na mente me ho ase bi be say dey mo kan mutimi say mutimi arbitrate mutimi resolve matter no e ma na so obi mpo e na obi ko tia obi nan so a ma resolve my matter no to say bibia koye Daniel
nya ye person catch it for those listening to us say everything is okay over there when they are coming to they are safe ufa trotro ufu taxi ufu Uber is close to the roadside. The main entrance is close to the roadside and we are expecting them to come in numbers and we believe say Bibia Koso ye mai. Now there wouldn't be any misunderstanding and those things, But we expect more people to come there because because of this misunderstanding and one or two things, it been to me about they don't want to come there because some of them yes
safe.
Yes. But I say dear person and catch your money now say asumdwe wo pa and ya be and say ye person o money now ba.
Now how safe it is because obi ba be dware nsuo mo no ne ade no the safety rules, safety measures be here juma.
Ampa Ubawa, yeah, well, life guys,
okay,
lifesavers, and then we have nowadays security we're tight, very tight.
Okay.
So normally, person be train say in so far be answer na be rush you, but the life guys are among those people. And when you are swimming, who call baby the problem they will signal you, then they will bring you back to where you're supposed to be. And some of our security measures. Yes. Security for us will be war. You know these people, armed robbers and those things, In case some of them show up, they won't find it easy at all.
Tight. It just will be tight because you tied in your room the one for another. And Nipan so be on many abroso. Maybe a Nipan be 1 minute to track a you try a cranavina. But then swims and I say, why so a fish pizza?
Yes. Oh, I see.
Okay.
That's it for a pouch.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah, Raman,
yeah, inti the American say, swimming in Swa, the American actually, it's a phone in say, and say La Beach, and say the Omuko fishing, Omube,
yeah.
Inti say, do bear say holidays, he say 26 holiday, 25th, 26th, any fair January, holidays, The Omuya say, it's like, say nipa swim for this level na sa kenu for no omu kita machine no omu akọ echi
okay
until they were behind the people until inso to me fa nipa Labade beach keke
okay
en Labade beach there e be ye din say obehun say inso akọ nipa Labade beach unless say mu fiefuo omu na mu echi yes
okay that's good all right
we are safe
okay that's great ni so then I will can
my Jerry kakra meka account say me dia eyan me pa ne say sisi aso hwe nkrofo mo ho mo ye adwuma no mo ye citizens of law
okay
which is very important because sisi ase na honim adwuma ni ho no and as we speak so mo wo ho mo be ye adwuma bosumi so ayebeti o mo ka at least ye minor koso enti e be da ye mpenifo ase na pese ye nchia esanse ye ba ha no ye bi mu na smile ha enti ye pese ye nchia first of all no ye 3 member committee na eka management committee no especially perpetual chairman Mr. Stanley Anyitenunu onene ye perpetual judgment na ohun ni nyina onene ye perpetual chairman Michiano afi Mr. Emmanuel Tego Bullet and Mr. Alfred Mate and Adeche champion major Ajo Ruma Abanchaka assemblyman and all those wonderful people are there, and also the current leadership, the current chairman Mr. Lomote Ibrahim Lomote. Shout out to all of them for the good job they are doing. We want to encourage them. Yeah, encourage so munkoso no munye yeah me mo muntieti nkrofo wo abontin because nipa ide esanse onni ho no obebe so be say de owo nse na ebe ono nso benya akonwa na wakọ ho enti ye chi omun nyina dia yes say unity because him say in unity lies strength. Na ye be kan bom na ye nyina ya ye na Labade beach abeye kra be hwe
okay
ye da ase bebre nyame sho
all right most here as say ye to nsa fremo and then you bring mama buy and ye to clarify issues e cause na ye de ho ama de bon so de ama ye tie for say de awomo eteno nti meti for ye Ladade Kotopon Youth Association Daniel Eshirifi ni ashite ama na Raman ni ashite on ye the PRO Edema Association no nyina ne fa nsem bi ana ekoso na involve the regional minister one mobile beka ho nsem radio so Emma saa me down just say a lot of things in a cool but ye wie na chi no edian na ebeto odwa ye say radio give results and nti normal call so ma mpanifo etey woma koyen hyehyɛ ni woma hand over eye la pleasure beach resort ediama eye youth the traditional council any Ghana tourism I know na GTDC
GTDC.
Ghana Tourism Development Company yes
yeah.
womo a hand over the amount ni one manage your match as I said dear asumdwe aba obebu no ne bebu no bia ni ntokwa omakra tena se didi ama bibia etimi akoso yadamase tomba kan ye ho nti mo koso na mo manage ni ye adachi nchiri ma behwe mo yadamase pa nyankopon hira mo high need 100.9 to ofedi kan ena yede aba na wie ye no yede de wo no so eba beto aso na yede ama high need 100.9 torchlight jumedie esuni.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to ma me ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afi bia so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Wo den kan no ntumu ho. Me be mo anu nsu hye kura de aka ho. Wo hwade a wapi ho. O ka sa batete e da fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Crash up a baba worry.
Asew.
Ye fear said this way chocolate drink. Ye sorry no pa no ne yenom. Ye be chef fridge nom no se snack. Ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo. Ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink ne yenom. And this way no ti ano a. He se kire wom, koko wom, brick wom, bibia wom. Ade wo hia ne so se.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so se.
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Yamo official pa. Yanko amane swe. Na yendi nkomo ene district level elections so. Na said ya normal PA free mo baby ko ye ni baby anko ye. Electoral Commission for statement of the battle about and so ma trigger the action from some of the political parties, especially NDC. Any the account yes na yedi hon komo. Na Dr. Eric Udro sign. Menoka said you are Director General or internal audit agency, but ye can't you local governance in the local governance system and what being ye pa yeneno any and common. Dog, Yama Fishapo.
I've been coming saying, oh my.
And but you be able to Jamiton can't check a crack. And I said, yeah, you want to chop out.
I said, yeah, you must show us, I said, Kotata, Confona, Koshena, Katasha, and the Proye, as in to her. In any matter 12.
And yeah, easy.
Yeah, film so I say a better in control systems, so now, they can deal with Basano,
Na so far at the saying, a corruption fight, Ocha, Attorney General, Eko Kasa, yeah, Wamanone. Na or can say yeah boy a home day no ma dear benti a corruption fight you know we are making a headway but what international raid and so and cook and conkai and go ye at the same
oh Mark yeah making headway as I said the fight against corruption and yet that and I'll bet me they are fighting corruption as I said a syndicate and a network. It's in the Obayan say, Uber tighten control system. It's say Ghana near there two years say you're using your friend the preventive approach. The tighten control system now yama internal auditors powers. Now say ya share say the KPI spending according to law. Now say so near omo edi no no so no yeah the whole we are using two-pronged approach. Tightening the control systems, working on legislations, and then prosecutions. There are a number of institutions involved. Young internal audit agency, yet the NSA, say public institution be a Ubenya audit committee. Yebesha say Ubenya internal auditor. Yebesha say audit committee no ombe fee or money normal share, normal management. Say yebeya katasese project so ebete. Yebesha say. Busumi Sante Mubia, internal auditor Bia or public institution Biano, or the internal audit report to Beba. Yes, I remember waiting now under the framework I friend of National Anti-Corruption Action Plan. I try to see and say Nakapu. And no, and I guiding into Gusupa. And say the next 5 years, corruption, it will be difficult for us to see corruption in this country because it be to us here. Now, so mana difficult say among for be engaging in corruption and I say on be misuse of public funds because usually in twice year you can't come bedding.
Wow, na where the obo nakab National Anti-Corruption action plan. Into planning ever since you implemented no you activating ye.
Oh, NACAP, no, you shall see implemented from 2015. First phase, ended 2024. Now, evaluation.
Okay.
The evaluation, we are there share the impact. Now, so I can say, under NACAP, no, we've made a lot of progress. It is first NACAP and there, you at evaluation. We are near share, near develop NACAP 2. That's why I say, you make us say, yeah, cook at us, share the project, you need plan be in Ghana, we hear the National Anti-Corruption Action Plan. The year in 2015, you are implementing for 9 years.
Proposals are by Director General or IAA, Internal Audit Agency. And what they are talking for him, the here say, ye bet me a shahumra. Nama a yomasu ye to make Jina and I so far, and who some kayako say.
Oh, so far, so good. I'm saying, Yakani, Yamrana. Yes, sir. I buy any parliament to say common share. No more such a woman. Send your bear. internal auditors no ebenya omo independence na fe internal auditors no omo control ne omo management no efi public institution na se ne de omo nyina be internal audit agency ase e na fe omo ketu asem no na ye advice so hwe no nye internal auditors for aketua eniye mo e say nipa all preventing corruption no one hwe na one tua no ka yi a men kasa saa na omo ye die na so he will be easily bribed na fe ketache no ko na ye kunu aye kwa to say ye mra no na aka nti minim say mra no so no attorney general ye ho adwuma aka say ye be call parliament nti misra ban say omo hwe na internal audit amendment bill no ye fa koda in parliament na parliament in pass maye or pass maye ya internal auditors ebe play a lead role in the fight against corruption na mmomu no me so me ba ye no ye introduce no ye friend no risk based internal audit as I say no enye say okoto ade a the receipt no ba ya na ya je they say ye hwe na ye friend no impact and a value for money nti eno no internal audit system bia no public institution bia as I say no omo move away from the friend no pre-auditing no so omo ye risk based audit and I feel the friend no performance auditing kind of buy this kind of kwa the next day we bet me the receipt about. Now so we go beyond the receipt. The person I say says the kind of spending you know a day now the year now you be no Ghana for your home for one now. In the same year mainstreaming your friend of performance audit our public sector system. And now to say no so report no kind of now all the hard copy report never and it will be for 1 wow. Musume me and Santi will be there was so far card all the reports no bank crime. They say you're such as any many in Uchimi, office or wa, who was sending a report by email. What the brain ya, and Chayan, so you be kind, nay, who your mom in Wyatt. Into your good young the next 3-4 years, you be whom each benefit on my send them kind, because I said, the proyano. And yet, I did that call, and I said, I fit, and I said, few me, and I feel me, I didn't, I will watch it, and a network. It will for her, not her page. Also, her, not her page. It will take time. So, between a clear more network, you will now. Not for a clean sheet to operate as a country.
Okay. Yemfa Director General, Internal Audit Agency, Akonyano, FNC, Internal Mefa Winsi, local government, at the end so. And district level elections about to occur, say, will general overview at the same one.
You and district level elections, of course, and then figures number out today. Now, so suddenly a board who they rule any amount for a car, ye who TV so many reporters, any central for near Mode Bani, they were more bone. Actually, say so far so good. Ye nyano standing in car, ye penalty. As I say, baby, or 3 regions, you are 1 to me and to electoral areas, never 1 to me and to the air said. Ballot papers to no uncle Dunton. Near a could do yen so assembly member for the end call ye unit committee the no uncle. And a science what it is a printers now electoral commission a commission from printing one more Jimmy and Fanco and I mean twice at that at the call 21st. And yes, I nanka ye penalty. Now so enyaba. Nyameka say a yes say you be who sa sing to see send a beya and no see you be see Sunday, we are going into 2024 parliamentary and presidential elections. Yetimi ICC anona fe bibia akensi amini. It is say no figures man ye train. Say be bani who turn out no. Na fe yetimi who say yetimi akoye ni man na ye nko ye nim. This I say since ye ba fourth republic ye nya 45% cra turn out to that. The highest turnout ye nya 1988-89. No, so that by NHA Akudaso. Then no, young fan cancer. As I say, time make a be a no more and a one. And then you'll be Samia. So far, so good. And this ye penal. Now, so no. You feel say a yara. You see, the Friday, you say, electoral commission, they turn out figures, no, everybody to about 2.
Okay. Now, Doc. A year electoral commission for in some of my catch the yen. And we be say your baby some further your friend say you be demanded further explanation because Adie when ye the kan ye to a year ye the level election see when ye the kan ye ye ni adenti na ese delays adie no monokra na nka ye encourage afu ese da obono na ekoso kakra NCC ye omode yisi ye omode ye media no so ya fato ye so na ye de e na we bebu mu wo hwa aspirants a wo mabo om ho na se no ma we nyina akoba ye be demand further explanation ana
ye demand further explanation enye bone na me gidi say isi ankasa nso no ebeye ehwehweme wo so mo ye ehwehwemu na omtimi de bedan Ghana for ni nti a eba no sa me gidi nso say ebia assembly member potential assembly members na omanya akwanya anto abano so bi abokampo a efe isi ebehwese ne obeka no na ehia enkyeremu die ehia say isi eba out esan ebekire ye mu biem na me ne me de kakra o sa de no mu say enye widespread a few areas eba no sa nti me gidi say isi no wo masua wo nyansa wo masua lesson mu a going forward no and 3 days to the time kwa na ballot papers ni na aye ready a na deliver enka eye nti ubisa ya me gidi say eye say ye bisa further and better particulars and as a further explanation and me gidi say isi no ewa ombetimi e dey abedan Ghana for
ye kan when it you say oman no ye partisan politics no a polarize oman no tutu oman mu tokuru nti we beto we amanyofo no esom ne titiriw eye main opposition party wo mo ka say we edi adanse say yi se ne kra no ye kan na eje 2024 elections ne kra no ebe ha adwen enti we betimi asusu dia de ma EC a wa conduct election yi be pen say 2024 ebi ana eje say no ma bi afa ne sase ana
me gidi say ye se see de ye ntimi fanye sa ye ntimi nka say esa say we year esinti no 2024 by basa na say bibi ne ye was nkwanshe was ye nyina ye nya ne say yes say see in the local government election as the local government elections you see the na ye dey improve parliamentary and presidential elections. I can understand if as an opposition no can say one most now say yeah according to 2024 no if you are not they are right in thinking like that. Now so on the flip side no so me feel say yeah na ye nyina ya boa yisi no we see anotu and I did this abase no so no IPAC IPAC political parties ni nyina wo omu nyina ho do mu ni bedi akire na omo atoato adwen na omo atu easy nofo na omo ma na kwankyere kakra odi betu ekwan mu a 2024 no saa nyema we easy no enyi ne tibie you can imagine say nkasa dey we go see 2024 parliamentary and presidential elections enka enya sem papa na so nyame ne yeda na say esi wo local government elections ni we enumpo no enya widespread a few electoral areas in 3 regions and Ghana. Intermediate, we say these are lessons we have to learn. If you know, would then have to come out and assure us the measures are on to acquire send a beya 18 NCPM.
Okay, what shall reforms electoral commission edeba say indelible ink ye free mo expansion of the polling stations na yetimianya 500 voters or below. What you say yabato no yebeto na yapon be 3 p.m. Sad reforms ya easy ya de be pacho to say them out. Hello doc.
Hello.
Me pacho me too.
Yes. Me pacho man question no so.
Oh, okay. Any me send be sabim. The ana me be the same. Electoral Commission reforms or the aba indelible ink ye be ye free abato mu wo shall say ye the course we ne expansion of polling station closing I say we abato no kra no mo ye hye say ye beto na yetimi upon 3 p.m. na ne kan no ye ntem ene de keka say na etima such reforms on person de be
o me dey say reforms no de ye senka wo mutimi aya enka ebeboa It's as you know, you say elections are yeah, your phone, and I say your phone by 5 o'clock. No, 5 o'clock, no, yeah, not a hard drink. It's like 5 o'clock, we go walk, and you cry, and said that in Niho. And I say, it do the kind swap, that almost the bubble, no, the idea, and air time. If you no, a year. Indelible ink, dear, no, so no, I'm say almost say one day, but I use indelible ink, I know. Who say you use biometric machine? Now, some biometric machine, no, it's me epic or statistics, and I say personal data. It's epic or personal data, no area. Who in here say indelible ink ever shape. Now, how does there was a using Emma, the contesting political parties, with the assurance to say system no a bit me a detect duplication via a bit them. Into me, if you say election year the cover is the next election you improve. The here say almost measures ebe to acquire more. Some new reforms you be ebe enhance and ebe leading into more transparency. Change send ye a day when you see chaos beba no. It means the people say a year. Then who any man does so. As I say, ye has a young fa use ink be more. Ink is the kind of save. Tissue papers are usually the same. Now, the question we need to ask ourselves is biometric verification a machine. A bit to me, I expose and I bet me a GBA or person who voted twice a bar now. They bet me I yes, I then one. The assurance a year will use the whole sort of say, so we understand a bit. As I say, once biometric statistics, a one machine, ultimate comma and sign every vote to be. It's a reform to the a year. Them chemu na also chemu na political parties na the contestants no etiase send the beya on betimi I implement it. It's like a new reform be no stakeholders. Into the stakeholders must understand the rationale. Now more support to send the beya. Brano brano. You can remember can be a member through elections.
Okay. Na ye ken so ana amanyoko fui ye nipa ni bia dwen say yisi ni kra no o tu anamon bi de favor the titiru party a oteso. Sa perception we ya na ekoso no. Say that here.
That perception when you say come here say election bia ye be kono. Say opposition the opposition would always accuse the electoral commission say or per se already the ruling government. Then ye woman part say we electoral commission as well. What the other say because you know say this perception and impression is there. No, ube tutu anamo say ne be ya ade ani beda ho pefe a bi enya eho asem enka. Enu ntina me through electoral commissioner for say yemo modia na mo bia e betu we should carry all the parties along. Na fe yenhwe say bibi bia na ye be ye no enko yes say ananso obi nya adwin bi say the obi person obetimi areg. Yes I say the electoral system let's say no any you use biometric machines no rigging be thing and I say obi ebe dey so obetimi aye bibi dia favor aban bi oti akonya so another political party. As I say nipa ebe to aba no omo biometric statistics na woman nti wa meto obeto na machine verify nti ebe dey na so ni na ne kasa kire ni nchechire mu ni afi so one stakeholders ni na political parties the BNA no new area na he should carry them along.
All right. And enyumre lawyer Dr. Eric Odrosan yada say when he didn't come on.
Mark also yada was say any the bia no enyumre hu here be magana akokan na mudi hujuma nyame inshiramu.
Nyame inshiramu so. Yene Dr. Eric Odrosan or your local government expert, but as we speak, you know, on a currently Director General of the Internal Audit Agency, on the no, 18 common, we need 100.9. You find this level election, see, said ya, and Rama a cosum. My main kind statement in be a mouse statement. Okwe Pureman Tema NDC, a walk, one of the above 12 bontain. Yen shed your statement anymore. Quickly. Na abedafo no wa ha Kwaku Twumasi a member of the MPP National Communication Team. Owa ha Sarah Sona Kingsley Haruna Maleba, also a member of the NDC National Communication Bureau, also Nawahasi. Ufa pure mantema. Release our Omadi Abanye. Also, the incompetent Jane Mensa has messed up the assembly elections in Eastern Region. The NDC in the Eastern Region is not happy with the way the Jane Mensa-led Electoral Commission has messed up the district assembly elections in the region. Although this election is not partisan, we are stakeholders in the elections, and whatever bad decision the EC takes may have trickle-down effect on the 2024 election. According to our intel, only 16 districts out of the 33 districts in the Eastern Region may have their elections today. This means that 17 districts or more are not going to have their elections today. Messed up in the printing. In a constituency like Ekwapim North, the materials arrived, but you could see that the work was abysmally and incompletely done. So the materials were sent back to Accra. Late arrival of ballot papers. As of 10:30 a.m., ballot papers for districts such as Upper Menya Krobo, Yilo Krobo, Kwawu South, Brim Central, and Asenemanso across the constituencies had not arrived either at the regional or district offices. In some cases, the materials go to the regional office around 9 a.m. The disrespected Jane Mensa-led EC is showing to Ghanaians as what is annoying. At what point did she and her team realize the elections could not take place in some constituencies? Why didn't they release an official statement to alert the general public on the late arrival of the materials and the inability to conduct elections in the affected districts? Answers to these questions are needed because the information gathered indicates that most of the ballot papers are yet to be printed as of today, 19th December 2023. The lady, Jane Mensa, doesn't listen. She is not ready to learn and not ready to resign too. And what is worrying is that she doesn't care about the costs the candidates are incurring. Which companies are doing the printing? On the printing of the ballot papers, we would like to know which print houses are doing the printing, how they secure the contract, and who owns those printing houses. We are asking these questions because there could be a procurement breaches which might have led to the selection of unqualified companies securing the print contract. The EC statement on the mess. On the new day of the elections, for constituencies who couldn't hold their elections today, we have received a release from the EC indicating Thursday 21st December 2024 as the new date for the election. In as much as we disagree with the EC on the new date for the elections, we think the EC statement should have given reasons for the mess. Moving into 2024, the region would not entertain such mess and wish to caution the EC to abort any agenda to repeat the mess in 2024 to prevent any mayhem on the election day. Jamal Kone, Regional Secretary, and Anessa Shasi. Kwakuchu meseme mwakwaba.
Mejo so abru.
Eti say
obo ade na daru mama akme ho ye pa na won so ye.
Nyame adomboko.
Ye na ache.
Ye ache.
Afuna sunt ya so an official panso. Me mo official pa. Me diri abusu nyina ho ye.
O nyame adom.
Da obo ade na se. Da obo ade na se. Da obo ade na se.
Kingsley Haruna amaleba me mwakwaba.
So Jerry, majo so.
Na o to say anwumre.
Radio Adom.
Yeah, the
translation na kan o de me kwache.
Yeah, the nyame ase. So de kwano etimudi acho. Yeah. Kwagu ya shase from ene district level elections records. Ene ehun enoma bia ankoye. Even though many Dr. Rico Drew sign kasa no say enye widespread. But enya dey so say yen encourage. Said ya eba betu dia. Kwagu.
Medas Mark edi kan fast da ma otwede mpo Nyankopon se anwumre nso ama yakwanya ne abetena wa fidi kesi so enchia nkoma Ghana mampanyi ose ade yokọ aku adeda nkọ akufu ado awa adwuma so oboman Ghana man ene na bedi akire ewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de odanso of vice president ayenye omo Fourth Republic nyina odanso wo mu no so anwumre ekyia no na me nkyia me nua Amariban. So I think that this is the first time I hear here. Hoping say benya fruitful discussion. I'm in sure what you for nyina so. Yo anwumre di asema da ba ma so ye district elections here course yi.
Yeah.
Me gidi say and then some are yetini bebre no. Abrani abrebia say district elections enim say ekoso aya na kwanya nipa faso o hwe the main election to say presidential elections nipa gitwi ekoto abi kurati ko da ho anajo salade abo nyina gugu akwa mu gina ho say beto aba no wo de compare district elections here assembly elections na aya na migiri say nsonsone wo mbebre as interest na ewom say de koto aba yi wo mu ampatamu amamu no medi ani mu amaye no me kira assembly members and unit committee members no aya na aho keka na ewo mu no ewo form and and de ne yete nyina ne se na nka bibia ye said say ne omamu ni nyina no ye beto aba ni nyina ye sorry anopa ya na ye hu say yisi so asande issue statement say Ashanti region and Eastern region mmea ni bi wo honom a yentime nto aba ni bi na ye fi say ye nim me say man who raising na omode maaye no na nya yi ma me bet me gidi say going forward no and once almost nyame ya no Thursday o mesan to aba no ye hwe ni mu say Thursday me gidi say we ya kwanya kran Sunday mom say wo hwe say ne niam course so me I can say niam ese de kom ya mom koto aba no bebre andruntem me na me tie news ni bi kura kire say mo kodura machines ni bi so na enya adwuma na manfo complain gidi say enye peculiar to this elections but one year I woman I manage and say yeah two way na adekye yasan ko the main election that's 2024 presidential elections into how bia na abamu no me gidi say going forward no ye betimi asesa because here near man or person dey go akwa mu to say inki na yesesa nin ene na o hyase me boa enti so o hyase ene as to say ebe ye adwuma no ene na be kire ye twa na report o de beba na nyina ya gina so na ye den ya bobo ho na pe de ye hu ye ne de course no bebre ne de me gidi say as da ubo no e course se na ye se ko be ye ankasa timamufo na ankasa na ya mpe se ye beto aba eminya kwanya bi na me ka ho asem se aya na menim sa manfo hu fa so e wo mpatamu abato so ara Mark eno no timamufo enya hu sa mfa so na e wo so
I say yen share
I say yes but the attention is say mpuntunyuma
but I know say the most important
yes mpuntunyuma bi a wo pe no ma ntamu bia no enam sa abaya ekoto ne nei so be ya say timamufo nhyeda mfa ya dwen enkoso bebre e ade aya na e ha adwen isem bebre aba abonten utie nuanom NDC for niema omoka me gidi say too early to say we besi they would take him from mama munsem bia ya na omokeka na to say they wo kan ye ma me resigning incompetent one me gidi say enru ho sa enru because so wo hwe omamu ni nyina so far all the report nyama ye nti say basabasa yesi ba bia menim se wanya bia me amete de mente se
basabasa
de ebisi wo ba bia aye come
but as parents na ye highly disappointed especially one more about one enkoso one person
yeah any there obi aboka because any kira ya aye kan ene etwamu a ochina no obi wa na wa ya ne budget nyina wie enti ekira no so Sunday ka fofra ye den abeto enti ene de obi o disappointed
agents crab be for ma aduane a obenoa
yes
said it here
because time na e ba so mo nto aba no e ha adwen
yeah time no so amantem
ene de ya se nyina gitum because obi kura nanka obi wokumase anaso obi won kra no be kokumase akoto akodu onim se oto ne na wasare aba
o hwe MPC ye ka cho mo se wo mo nko no mo nko to amra aba ne no mo samra
enti ho ne de
enti MPC na nipa na kwa akodu ne peso so na okwa akoto aba oko ya ye se amaso wasen aba back meanwhile ye se omotena se enne
yes enti sani mani nyina de me obi bia o kasete bia e ya adwen me metena en defend because ye nim de enti e man ne ba sa sɛ na bibi wɔ hɔ a ɛhu paa megye di sɛ na yɛ sɛ nka by a week ago koraa no yɛnsa kasa nkaebɔ ne nyinaa ma obi bia ɔyɛ ahoboa bi ayɛ den ayɛ bɛyi no sɛ yɛhwɛ de akɔ so nyinaa de ame deɛ mɛbɔ aside sɛ wei na yɛ condemn ɔmo no yɛbɛbɔ ɔmo aba so anamontuo bi ɔmo to reforms bi ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo ɛyɛ biara going forward no wei na ɔmo mfa ngyina so nyɛ saa reform no na ɛduru the main elections na and create problem because yɛn nuanom bi no de ɔmo nsa ahyɛ ɔmo dɛm fam ɔmo twɛn deɛ ebesi na ɔmo tu anamon bi a ɛmboa me ne mmienu nyinaa nti maame no ɛne ne mpanyinfoɔ nso ɛnya adeɛ bi a ɛbɛ create problem bi ama ɔmo gidi sɛ te sɛ deɛ na ɔmo ka procurement ne other issues no ɛduru mmiri a ipac ɛwɔ hɔ yɛn ne ɔmo ne ɔmo nhyia na obi bia asɛm yɛ sɛ yɛde to ɔmo anim bia mempɛ tintirinti nsɛm I believe in dialogue. Yɛtena se ne yɛ Georgia asɛm se ni se yɛ dɔs aba na yɛbɛto afa ho a yɛato aba ne yɛ determine sɛ wei ɛna yɛ nyinaa going forward ɛbɛboa yɛ ma ɔma na yɛ den atu mpɔn rather than sɛ asɛ yɛbɛ take entrenched position bi me deɛ woka bi na ɛna ma ne ngyɛn bɛ mengye ni sɛ watu saa na mɔ no but ayɛ a ɔyɛ liberal abɛboa sɛ ne bɛyɛ ɔbɛyɛ ama yɛ nuanom no wɔde tia ne sɛ 2024 no deɛ nkunimdie ne deɛ yɛn nim sɛ yɛbɛdi nkunimdie no bɛyɛmpɛ nkekaeɛ bia wɔ ho yɛmpɛ nkekaeɛ bia wɔ ho nti anamontuo bi a from now to next year December 1 year yɛwɔ 1 year yɛbɛtumi di ayɛ reform bia megye di sɛ ɛbɛyɛ suitable for yɛn nyinaa ama yɛ agye atum bia no megye di sɛ ɔtu saa anamɔ no a ɛbɛboa yɛn yɛhwɛ me sɛ nka ɛkyena yɛwɔ dɛ ɛbɛyɛ abayɛ ɔmokɔto sɛsiɛ deɛ aka yɛ ɔmokɔto yi da ubo bɛkɔ so ne asan to nipa no fo amoma hu fa so di a ɛwɔ district elections ho a megye ni sɛ ɛbɛboa mɔ bi wote wo mantam na wo pɛkani a wo se wo nsuo ma street light ma we ma wo so kɔto aba yi nipa na oni wanim na ɔmo na ɛkɔtena ase adwendwen nneɛma ɛkɔ so wɔ wo mantam hɔ wo so nkɔto aba no na ɛdɛn na wobɛnya obi aka wɔ asɛm akyerɛ no because saa assembly na ɛwɔ hɔ no municipal assembly ne district assembly na ɛwɔ hɔ no ɔmo na yɛtena ase MP yɛ member meboa nti sɛ MP wɔ hɔ no ma nsɛm na mo bɛka no ɛne na ɔno nso bɛte bi na ɔno nso de akɔ na mmoa bi a moyɛ no wakosu de afrɛ abrɛ mo saa mmoa no and here is the case a Ghana for nso sɛ yɛ nkɔto aba ɛna wobɛhyia obi a me nkɔto assembly asɛ menim sɛ ɔhaw bɛn korɔ na assembly members ni bi ayɛ yɛ nnuanom bi ɔmo mpɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛto
because baby a mekɔto me deɛ sɛ answer tɛ yɛ few minutes to 12 15 minutes to 12. Now, you know my year to about 658. But now I'm toss 35.
35.
Just
you see,
imagine.
Better Ben.
Oh, 15 to 12.
Yeah, you see, wrong. Now, Busa was
5 hours ago.
Yes, Nipano and pay. I hope Cano. I had to Saba, and every enemy Dia me. Well, yes, I now see defeated the purpose of decentralization. No, so yeah, money in Koye because. Mpuntu de di free ase na aba because mo nsɛm a mo bɛka no na ɛbɛgyina sama yɛtumi take decision ɛwɔ ho de nneɛma pa abrɛ mo here is the case a yɛn nyinaa nso nya akonya sɛ mpɛ sɛ bɛkɔto aba no me de mehwɛ anwumre awia de course from anɔpa to awia so far so good with the exception of parts of Ashanti region and the eastern regions a ɔmantimi ayɛ den anto aba no bi no ɛno koraa no ɛnyɛ ɔmamu no nyinaa hwɛ 16 regions na no kra na enye region ni nyinaa na yɛ some part no dey I think say me okay with that so bo kase bia wɔ hɔ dom a yɛ nyinaa no odo enya amanyosɛm yɛ kan say we enya partisan bɛka me ne me nua bɛnya adwen ne nyinaa tra anwumre atuti mamufofo atutu yɛ nyinaa yɛ hofo educate yɛ ho ama yɛ hu fa so de a ɛwɔ district assembly elections ho me gidi say ne bɛboa yɛ more kyɛn sɛ yɛ bɛfɔ so abɛ yɛ adwen sɛ yɛbɛpɛ baabi de mfonsuo bi asabra mfonsuo bi anhyɛ da ɛni hɔnom menni ɔhaw bi asɛ obi bɛka kyerɛ maame sɛ ɔntoto nanam yɛ ne deɛ woyɛ adeɛ na yɛ papa and even the general elections bi kora yɛkɔ no yɛkɔ wie a yɛhwɛ ne ahwɛ deɛ ankɔ yie ne deɛ kɔ yie yɛsua fi biribiara mu nti sɛ wɔn mo de afutuo ba advice bi ɔmo de ba sɛ yɛ maame no ɛmfa bibi nsua bibi mfiri wei mu no menni ɔmo yɛ adwen bɛsɛ ɔmo bɛ issue statement sɛ ɔn resign ne no yɛnnuru hɔ koraa when you election be very organized ya be
but when you one man kind of categorical so on resign you
Matiti is
okay.
What do you now can I say Eastern region?
Eastern region.
Greater Accra for so
Greater Accra for so the
one.
As the same region by region.
I say amount for I'm suja be egunechi. You see 2024 election I yakon be mo ye nuan be force so apem so bo bi di abo ye maame. Anything medical can say mo no so ma no ho kwan. Niam bi eso ye di gu akwan mu a ebe attractive to all the political parties di bia no on fa gu akwan. Go here the hutum see ebe win the election, no doubt about that. Per adwuma ayaye and then anam niam ye di gu akwan no nyina no e kire se ebe di nkunim. Enti ye mpese obema niam bi abeya de bi na obi no nya ho kwan. Ya no pekwan ye niam bi a me fi se emoa. Benye no na ye de ye hwe. Onkoso yesua de fi bibiam. The course a anko so ye bia no omunye ne ye nya afi na omo ba be ye so bo ses ba bi ye so omugitum omo accept say no anko ye no they have to do that na kuma so mra from pacho ata say we me na sant say the make na ade bi wo ye a enye dede a wo de be ba ase wo be defend ade a wo defend a enye ye no wo ye sa pe na wo create problem bia ma nipa binom gitum say ha de anko ye a chew pa omo ye so pa o ma chew go ya say obi be so ahoma kire ko gina live mu na e be ko machines enya adwuma so me ana sa inka wo say wo sesane me gidi say eno education kra mantem education is
last minute bam ko ye ipac forum
last you know the buy but ade we nyina say education on we do bi ayen kan kra nchire o ye say kasamri education we abada da say ye use ink biem na nipa na ten ho ase go
again last minute na so ba be kan
bi me on ade a we sa na we say general election be create problem
hey problems an ka de be
be create problem
problems fan ka say
be ba no nti brantem because mutena say menji say 1 week aka 1 week am yakọ election am hu say mo de aye bibia ba e betimi adi tell say obi atoma
but IPAC one me kwa IPAC meeting say it has been discussed already.
Yes.
But moko discuss wo IPAC why the be boy amane
asem no
why na say obeboy amane ka kire say abana moko to no ensakra na nroma bi a
enti say moko discuss wi na mo de kotena mo offices di ama mo aye timamu for because you know stakeholders enti moko tena si wi ye nyina ntimi nko obi ntina ya yi nipa bi say monko even amanyoko ni nyina kra nya obi a secretary na bia sama na election officer bi na kotena ho enti mo ba yisi no so asede say when my communication directorate na aba abonten abeka say na ya discuss going forward when you person and amon say na ye tu afa ya bato ho be mu wie na mu keep to your chest dey am ngini say e be boayen say dey na me no mienu nyina e kan say ya 2024 election ya ugiri say ka asempapa na beba dem fa asempapa ma enti e be sere ma me no say me sere no yem say adwuma pa de no doubt amma for 92 by bia na o ye adwuma aye nsachire ye bia wo ya bato mu bia ye maame jemen saka ho aye nsachire ye bia wo ya bato mu a edi mpuntu aba ye mu bia na ye maame jemen sa oka ho nti obi ntini ntra afidie so meka nche and doubt on competence or competent ankasa and nobody can doubt that any day but and I'm saying now no be ko gina no eye den ya nipa bi benya ho asema kanti no also don't give them that chances on be kasa nsem bebre enti nia yesa wo ye ne se niam bi yesa timamu forte mayente yete ne ntama ne nyina ada ye ho so say we ne yakoyo wan hwe ya na obi be ka je se ope kwan awia mu nti na asem ye mfa ink me no amete ba bi na me wo bi di san komo se na we se nipa na mfa ye be den on tibi san ma meto abana en na ye nkomodi e koso be nyina nso nim se biometric na e wo hoyi se timi capture wo wi a wo san ba e be capture enti e be hu se wasan ato enka ni papa mo a nice idea, no doubt about that. But and I'm say communication and conformity. Nipa bi so be create problem bon. E be fa kwan bi atresting amana ye say the enya de papa. Obi pia nso ni obetimi a dispute to the fact say biometric say wo koto about on status wie o san ko ba enche wo say wo don status so. Den ya be san che me boa. Enti ya de papa but wa ma communication nkomodie na ma form amatimamufu ante a na no ko generate na nkrofo bi so ko hyase na yakeka nsem bi abeka so obi inside say that say na creative problem bi yes rema me de mensa na pam for say niema bi ese omodi gu akwaman bia enokre
okay
Ghana ha district assembly elections bia abrani abre bia nipa na ekoto no ye nya ne te said the
general elections
ye nya bi da
yeah
atem abrani abre bia na nipa na ekoto no e wo fom eno sa de ntimi mfa nse yisi e bia akafo na mo ka
but the akoso e besan ma turnout na kofom more because e bia obiti obi ya say abato room say na e nipa ni kra say abato na yetwam eh ade ne kwa yenya nto o na me say wan na ka say yenya nto enya ba bia yenya nto
because e ba late
into no ade ne yenya nto ya te say yisi kra say abato no kwa we postpone na de won no kra je yesan ya wada so sa na ko je bia it is hard we ni be matter out na say akofom
you see NCC e be bo e be sro mo say about civic education na your moduma
na NCC me masa me dem buy assist towards NCC o buy there
I'm talking about education
education wo na form wo mu nika enso wo na form na wo mu timi fa taxi
NCC akade you see omo akade be enye enough you can say inadequate no doubt about that but omo akade ya omo timi dia bo ho dawuro amatimamufo me pese timamufo no eti ase no mu mfa so dia wo so because anya ne saa na abre bia I do as yekoto assembly elections emwa but the attention say wo mo so wo pese wo gina ma abato no ekoso no na no mo so ate ase enka ne nanka be ko district bi ada be ko abato pese bi a sebi assembly man and assembly woman kro obi kwa na ni din kro ontimi yede ontimi ntwere be na me ne o kese yenya lawyer fo wom doctor fo wom teacher fo wom nipa titire na ejina se yento abamom na omo te asese yengina omo gina me ato abamom no omo so education be na omo de ma wo omo a omo be so omo to abamom no ese omo so kofom ho na omo nu omo nya sankomodie no kire omo mfaso de a ewom se ese obi ato aba saa me giri se etu saa na mo na ebe boa ma ye nyina ye nya mfaso na ebe ba be je se ye ko se ye de ate ase na we nim dia emwa o mamu ni nyina enti na mekwe NCC fo aba mu se adu mra because no kre wo mpa de se aba we ban te se NCC fo bo ho dawro fa those days be ye koto aba o hwe TV so a to aba ni de sa de mo
ya ha ko be bobi
omba okay
ya ha omba ba de ni bi ha na mo ye bi o television so na ande
be me giri se na enye so ayi te se de previous years
we dem say no budget na no mgo so no de ye
ya de ko budget ho a fa budget
sika na so mo de ye no
sika se de mo me de 2024 election ya da ho hia me mo say a crucial election
okay
enti anamon bia obi biala so tu anamon fata emma 2024 election e successful no saa nipa yesa say ye boa no ene institution bia kade bia so hia no menim say ye wura be yes saa de obi provide amom na umatimi atu anamon pa ama going forward 2024 election I successful at the end of the day yedin kunudie na aba NPP mo ene de yedim say ebeba so enti yamwa ma obi biala anamontu obi eso2 na mfaso de eba no yen omfa mra ye twen ye ma meje mensa na pamfofo so omfa om report mra ene me no kodio ne ada yi ni na onyi bia nyamfa researchers omko from ko ye twen obi ya say ode ne report beba ne ahwe the outcome no ne hu ba bia eto osini ene de ekoyie de eto osini no ya tretre no de ese ye de bi ka ho no ye bi aka ho ye nyina nya ho mfaso
bedanse besamba ho haye ni 100.9 kwaku Chumesi member of the MPP and I will tell you until also sign about one course where the mao ye emia kudu bi a yisi a postpone no me pa cho we bi also when I to waba challenge be na ofem is to say all the befa 050-372-1744 050-372-1744 Amaleba
oh sinjele ma minchia atifo ne ahwefo abefu contemporary video so na minchia my brother here Chumesi, is that the name right? Good. Minchia kesi so enkoma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the incoming president. I mean, wishing you and the family in a happy new year in advance and seasonal greetings to all NDC members. Jerry, see, Chumesi.
So when MPP for the Mokasa, you should do so with circumspection, because the power to govern is not in your hands. And you can't sit on any platform and declare yourself winners of 2024 elections.
And I'm more
we've not, or you're incoming, subject to the mandate given by Ghanaians. But you are making a confidential assertion here. We will win, or even we have won already. Oh, you see that kind of Mokansa mu di Ghana for them because amambu fun when ya mambu o timbetna radio so ka say Ghana for be south to Obama. I mean on what basis? So and you see a ban saw very fresh in our mind. 2024 elections are one of the crucial elections that Ghanaians are going to go in for. Now, abatubia, abeya abatwa, abesai a liberty or minor AGYE funds undi estiwo nimprenu subium. And every Ghanaian is very much alert. Minim nkrofo mo 2 free Ghana. A binimu ba mi inbox online. A chat me say Ghana who don't baby mo kwako during the obi man so keko yie ma mo na so mbe sa ba beto aba no mbe boka atwa plane ticket aba e beto aba no no mo agi o man no afi MPP amambo bo no winsem even wo mo krampo no mo MPP for, but they have regretted supporting the MPP. Your video about ya bi wo hye MPP paraphernalia ntade a wato aye won nche oso no sika no do toye and wo hye no mama na nia ye ne ya wo wiase amambo bo no nti Adena amampine kufada man who actually nessa. These are MPP people. Day in, day out, mo paraphernalia are being bent on life by your own party supporters. Echo nibre about the coming elections today in him. Gentlemen are somewhere yekai. I won't try to talk much about this because particularly the conduct of today's elections, statements are coming from regions. Some instruments can 2 regions or 3. I believe that at the end of the exercise, the NDC will issue a statement to that. However, warning Omodia Mano, I will premise on that warning to make some few commentaries about it. Before I come to that, me person me train a T4 journey. NDC Jen Mensa in the Juma Oyeso. And Jen Mensa should be very careful because what's the mamino? The electoral reforms say from 92 no can be on. And then she's competent. If the so-called competent person now on the seat is acting obnoxiously or has become obnoxiously incompetent, then fundamentally something is wrong ab initio. Let me tell you, either say someone is holding the tail. Now we'll see the consequence or the competence in the Bay Juma. And now to say, my man can say that body team say, or I don't know about Tamboni or person or do or mine call Haumu. I have for my hine etunifo. Say one kai kwanya. Yesu Kristo ne maame Mary efa so ewo Kristo maye. Na so ohabeba man ni mu a mane mfa no so mo hine mba. The year 2020 elections, NDC decided to for the peace of Ghana, given the responsible opposition leader we have and the leader of the NDC and the peace-loving trait of this man who is prepared to sacrifice everything for the sake of Ghana. And the one about to Mutai. Ghana was on the bench of falling into a trap of violence. And until the first speech of President Mahama and Maya after the elections sending a wave of disappointment to all NDC members and to all of NDC sympathizers. But he saved the nation. That is how a leader speaks. That is how a leader behaves. Because President Mahama tintinintia I even wonder say kebetra fidie so a edisan komo we yakotro electoral commissioner atimia declare abatuo results ade chinye no sesano through an unsigned press statement, and there was subsequent changes or Sunday, and as we speak we don't even know election results are a declare Mampine Kufuado as a winner for the second term or to friend also Mampini. We don't know. If someone knows, let the person bring it out.
I don't know.
Because
we're not winning. Your gazetted results.
Gazetted results. That gazetted results are contradictory to the other the first day. No? And I will tell you, it doesn't meet the 50% plus one threshold the constitution has provided for. No. Yes. And don't forget, say, Abra NDCD has no court. No. Gazetted results, we were expecting her to come to court with that result. And you know they call court. Or the different results outside the 7th amendment. No, you know, the other by was different. And providing a gazetted result for presidential elections, you know, a constitutional requirement. That is why we were challenging the constitutionality of the declared results now, or declare. You know, this same Jen Mensa, Yenka Bishemu, Adiachia Yekoko Tuaba, national elections to elect the president and the vice, so the president and the MPs. And what they press statement about say, the whole community of over 4 to 5,000 people, they will not vote in the parliamentary elections. Recently, a free I was shocked. I brought me reading the funeral brochure. Me who's a Koto Ampao come from South. Really? And the injustices against the people of South. Hey, one of Koto Ampao's legacy. Huh? As a respected citizen from that part.
Now, Koto Ampao,
and also the president, the lawyer to the president. Under whose tenure, the community, any president, any MP or parliament, for the past 4 years, South doesn't have a rep. All the obnoxious talks about their banano, but they did not get a representation in parliament to also make a contribution and commit the people of South to either accepting or rejecting those taxes. But they've been forced to pay it because they don't have representation. Meanwhile, who did that? It was Jen Mensa led electoral commission and they perpetrated this injustice against the people of South. Jen Mensa wants to know you. Mamma Trefo. Ye kotwa banne. Now what statement the NDC chapter in Eastern Region, Ediabana. Few days to the elections. And Mamma Deba said there will not be indelible ink in the elections. And the issuer of the ballot papers, would be the same person or not be checking the BVD machine. Is that true?
That is not
and mind you,
that is not true.
Fine.
And never got to about that.
Nientia, ye did indelible ink about elections, to detect multiple voting. And to also make sure, say, no rogue get the opportunity to vote twice. That was the reason the indelible ink was introduced into the electoral process. And looking at the ink in the count, within that 24 hours or 48 hours, won't mean papa. To create a credible and transparent platform. See, if the elections are so clear, as for 10 over somehow working, it is not your function. A function my electoral commission is a man for Metro Abana. And the civic responsibility of the people say, you go to Abba. You what you want to know? What you want to say, please? What you want to say? Create the transparent electoral process. Let everything be clear. See, I say, Jerry, one no production team. Muso, parallels are more back or they say, o program is we. Yeah, to end of year party amamo. No why announcement say, oh, amalaba muina mo pa mumbra ne to party amamo mumbra ne ina yembo ne mfa abusuan ka abusuan na yendi odombom. Africa fe ko na wie. Ayamu no ayamo nhihye. Mo invite me pa me ba. You get that? And to coming to vote, it is true that the citizens' participation in lower level, that the electoral level elections are very low. We are doing everything possible to conscientize the move forward. And then for sure, we say better. And to electoral commissioner, what that about to know? What you mean? None say, and she obey. Let all the process be free, fair, transparent, and credible. This is your primary function. Say nipa be to about o ma to about at the end of the day no nipa be to about a call records no wo na ye kan. That is not your problem at all. Ebio electoral commission way enfa the budget enko parliament parliament minister of finance parliament and rejected that or move approve the budget the mano minister of finance issue cancel the mano. This electoral commission so far sika call the same kwano means $1 million over $200 million for the last time up to now. Sika mo de aiden. Almost as can aiden. I agree with the NDC chapter in Eastern Region. Say, why no na ye day printing machine you saying printing contract in my omo. One more. Abrekwa ye wo assembly or the saying Ghana Publishing Company or are state owned. Same ben funum ti ho ambo adwuma. Ke the contract in my omo Ghana Publishing. Komu timi ye adwuma na. Komu ye adwuma so a ke scanning kwa buy ho na. Which people own the contract? We want to know the details about it. And I'm urging the Parliamentary Select Committee Parliamentary Select Committee on Finance to invite Jen Mensah and interrogate her about these things. Because how? What is Ska? Go and organize elections. At the end of the day, these elections have been marred with irregularities and fraudulent activities. Because
when you're Hatchworth
is saying it be a fraudulent activity. What is about it? Because all the ballot papers now, but that ballot papers are faulty ballot papers now. Is it not fraud? Isn't that? Because you've been given money. What's the name?
But say I know you're part of the irregularities.
Of course, and
one more print here, be order number 1. Yes, so about better number 2. Okay, and it's number put
so who did? You are talking about the competent. Is it competent? You see, yeah, who be that? But mind you. Problems are you facing under Jen Mensah's EC boss, you who be out. And after Dr. Farijan, we never, encounter this kind of challenges. So to say crowd any dear in a short period, you any kind of these problems. It is only Jen Mensah time. In the way, I think it's deliberate. And deliberate because the government, in collaboration with the electoral commissioner, are using this assembly elections, as an experiment towards
the government in collaboration
with the EC are using this electoral elections, as an experiment for an execution of a grand scheme towards 2024. And this year, we are not desperate to win elections. We will never be desperate for any elections. See our leader, President Mahama. See him. See his demeanor. Does he appear desperate? No. If President Mahama and the NDC have a desperation, we have a desperation to rescue Ghana. Yes. That one day we will not compromise it. We are desperate to rescue Ghana, but not desperate to win elections. And all we are saying is that every well-meaning Ghanaian, Ghana dana kuma so, na wo do omano, na wo omano dachi enhu hiaw, yen ne nchirimanti, wasamu ina mode mu hushem. Na yisinu, yesore du apomo ni ayere ne pampe, na Jen Mensah antra ne office. Because
test case be the man 2024.
You see, Tinjari, you were hand the easy say. It happened that last minute too. Nobody knew. In fact, the people of South never knew that they were not going to vote for parliamentary elections or the parliamentary elections in the in that December 4 2020 elections. No money mana. They never knew. It was a day before the elections. And I used to issue press statement. The catch was oh, dear, South for the presidential be to no more parliamentary to. Really? Knowing that a right to vote is an inalienable right, it's a constitutionally mandated provision, guaranteed by law, and nobody can violate it. Okay? And Article 42 of the Constitution is very explicit on this matter, and the Supreme Court have interpreted this provision and espoused very succinct and sacrosanct principles about this provision and the right there under. Now, an institution can sit down through a stroke of pen and wear that right and cancel that right of the people and deny them the right of representation. Or my bank, pa say, Sebio, and Crawford and near Brett or my name, Casadi WBC. Or my bank, but I see. May I term 4 years and nothing happened. And the EC led by Jen Mensah. Tell me, in which part of Africa, even where we have dictatorship like Yoweri Museveni in Uganda, any other places, such a thing can never happen. You might have questions about the electoral processes, but to deny a particular people, you will never get a representation in parliament. But it has happened. And Omampene Kufuor, who is a beneficiary. Are you surprised that these same people are beating war drums? The very government and the institutions that are working under him, Omampene Kufuor, who are creating the scene for trouble to come, who are inviting the trouble, are the very people who are turning around and blaming others or more trying to prevent the problem. They say, hey, you are the troublemakers. So I think in the minds of the NDC, we believe that in every opportunity, in every occasion, the state institutions, government will come, government will go, but the institution will remain. And institutions, they grow with time. After all, problems are about 92 elections and CBO under 96. 96 elections and repeating in 2000. 2000 and repeating 2004. Having practiced this cycle of activity at least more than 3-4 times, you call the 9th elections, right? The 9th elections, they are called next year. Successive 3 changes of government under this same institution. I mean, almost 30 years and still counting. Kwa your back, wa be 3 or 4. Makwa 2 badin kra. Yini ben also komo omu here bium. But unfortunately, Omampene Kufuor, which state institution is working credibly. That is why you can get a government appointee, I will not say, or be mobilizing Kufuor, attacking the private office of President Mahama. And you get state institutions, the police and the court supported it. When the NDC members said, no, we will go and prevent it and stop our leader and protect the property as a private person. Hey, Omampene Kufuor had a problem with that. The same institutions. No, until the weaponization of the state institutions, the politicization of the state institutions, and the attempt to use them, please, can I continue? Attempt to use them to intimidate and depress or oppress the opponent, simply because of them. I think it's very wrong. But MPP can never survive under a keenly competitive political environment. I Habanwe in campaign. You kind of mistletoe, right? That is mistletoe. Very well. Obesi duaso anu okunduano. Won. Yesanso wo dua bi eyahoma e wo village. Mi refisa homa ne din. Ono no ofu dua. Man the next 2-3 years obekunduano no abedane duano. So oye me can say oye is it the oye pest on? Not pest. Parasite or a parasite.
Parasitic plants.
Good.
Say plants now.
And or attacking the host now. You saw eliminating hosts no atimia survival. That's the way the MPP behaves. When they overthrew Kwame Nkrumah in 1966, Omu banned the CPP as a legitimate political party. In any case, meba, Kwame Nkrumah no wadi born Nkrumah deposed na kamunja the party. But no, they killed Kwame Nkrumah and they killed the CPP. That was why they were able to win 1979 elections, because they were the only political party.
Is that the reason? Is that what the MPP is doing at the moment? Is that the rally?
May I chose the antecedent? Maybe see, I am telling you their history. This group of people, led by Omampene Kufuor and Bush of Mufichebino, they cannot survive in any competitive political environment. And I'm telling you their history. What your history now? See, because you see, I did bear one chance here. So, Omutu Kwame Nkrumah Baiguyano, they collapsed the CPP. In 1979, Omuchai, and the man Benwini, and they went into opposition for almost 30 years. And they came in the year 2000, so the year 92, then 96, 2000. MPP Betna Kunyasu 2000. From 2000 up 2001, 2009, Omo year the Ombetimi Biasa they collapsed the NDC. And they couldn't do it, they couldn't survive, they couldn't succeed. Everything is being done to make sure that they will shut down the NDC. Dr. Indum Ewahifa, he is gone. Why? Because Wakoti PP Pintra. Dr. Indum is gone. And political or the businessmen, say, one more gentlemen know they are in line with NDC. They must destroy your businesses. Now say, there is a new force. What coach spokesperson? Then they were interrogating the girl. Who detained more than 48 hours against the right and Article 14.2 of the Constitution. There is no topic by. So, I'm saying, please can I continue? I don't like that interjections. But what their interest was to know who is behind this new force.
Okay.
Who is behind this new force? Why? Because they will cut you, they will cut your business source, they will cut your finances and bring you down. These are the people we are talking about.
Okay.
And going to 2024, no, they can see the danger ahead of them. They cannot survive it. And the only tool they can use is Jane Mensah. But Jane Mensah should know, if he did the NDC, we will give her the run of her money. Oh yes, she can do a lot. She can do a lot.
Na results.
She can do a lot. Yes, she can do a lot. See, very well. Okay, you imagine. Fine. Okay, you imagine this. You imagine this. Do you think that 2024? Your Honor Jane Mensah issue press statement and this time.
Yeah.
Barely 10 hours near Kotuaba. Or barely 15 hours time near Kotuaba. That Jane Mensah the statement about Bontin said the people of Tempano constituency, you can't vote for parliamentary candidate. You know what will happen?
For what reason?
For what reason? Reasons as she was given to Sam. Because why you be there?
And
you know what will happen?
Newly created constituency.
You see, these people don't give them the benefit of the doubt. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt because they were denied. That is why they have no option going forward to make them a constituency. And I want to conclude by saying that. I want to conclude by saying that the irregularities are abano. We are following it keenly. Now, at the end, you be the report no proper. They will be able to prefer opinion on it. And going forward, we will make sure that these people, they will never, 2024 elections, if it is credible, transparent, free, and fair, the outcome we will accept it.
All right.
But so be that you so bet me we are or advising or revising the news. Because they shouldn't think about it because it won't happen. And we will allow that to happen.
I say Kingsley Haruna Amaleba. Yeah, now
you see, I'm saying, on my communication here, break. The Intinamekasa topic I demand me, imagine say mistake within it. Say, but say, young candy or can be a avian coming Cassami. But me imagine say a foot will be Intinam better, make Cassano, make can say, young man, and a more macquine, and man crophobia or mope bonny be a dino. I may be because I be new. We cry now when be a report biano. I say be a batono, I have basabasa, and I'm on to be 2 years. And I created Bibino. But what she said, my money 216 DAs. I owe my whim. That's a region, me no, and no cram miaka crabina. Yes, intimate to Abba. Now, tears in summer, minuet, can you ask him. Papa, say, when you are daji, can I be fish and cobe boame? Na mini me and Nuna, yet 2 timum 4. Now yet take care about 20 serious. Be uti in some kind of come here, say nipa na meto aban kura na ye mama Jane Mensah na pound 40 and I meto aban. We make him more ase. You see any man DC for mo pese o che say what lose aban kura me ase mo lose. Because aba enya nu na wa sha ase can I be your mama kwan ye say and they say wow to the stand baby are the fire ye tu kwa me nkruma I don't need me here for me and the MPP ana. MPP for the tu kwa me nkruma. Me didn't say me a catch any pow. Now, but transfer the case when you make a say NPP for the 2 Kwame Nkrumah. Come on, don't do respect. You have a transfer the case and you say be a Kasana, you use jargon so nature say be a ye communication. Stick to the facts. Do for you to say NPP for the 2 Kwame Nkrumah. Whoa,
maybe I'll come with tradition.
Their tradition was the MPP. He was emphatic. MPP for the 2 Kwame Nkrumah. What kind of statement is this? What did I make sure I say? Me my read. And the casa na yo me pe casa pa me make casa chen. Ba asem no ye wo mu a ye see stick to the issue. Until na ya na casa na be see twa mu ntitia. But o ka kire say mo Ghana for ebeto aba amamo. na ye be wi abam me catch us since 1992 and I am fan say na ye wura Rollins wo ho a 92 de na ye bibia obi agitum say and quite 2 years dey stolen verdict me
yeah.
and this as a political party mun we ni about how e Ghana ha ye MPP for any lusu aba ye lusu ana mutim ba aban ye we ni one time part na we ni mo ba we ni aba bi e ko second round ye lusu a ye apathy set in na mutim ba ndi wo dia na chese mo na free and fair election NDC
now also kind of 1996 and then
oh this is 1992 say we 1992 ya fe na ye call Fourth Republic into Rollins
John
nane niema wodi gu akwa na ase nipa bebre nyante in fact nje ba mia bebre kwa na betima kwa campaign those days won't even call part of Bono region and even northern regions now won't even call NPP ntimi call ba be ewura du wan nye ba bia rotim kwa campaign no nye ba bia rotim kwa campaign nti ene de emfa ne say ada nipa de kwato ya no moto mo ben 96 ba gina and this year na win election wa enti pecture ka sa ba to na Ghana fo hwe mpuntu nyuma hwe niema policies a se ye trans ne se access sa niema we ene ye de to aba wo ma we ma ka mo ma power da me metna ha emma battery so nka nkire be se ba bi oman no emu adwuso ayi se ye kwa abato ne ya ye be fa no falao no me nka ne sa be Ghana fo trasing ni esi access ye ho ni ahwe niema e de agu akwan mu se timamufo ho ben hen ha omo de a nka mo ma power NPP ni NDC de omo to ni sani ani ni esi ye hwe wan ne ba timamufo ho to omo ampa ho kire wo ho megitum sa ho kire ho na ho kire ni nyina achi ni ye buse ho sese nka NDC ne wo ho a nka de no mbeye. These are some of the questions that we are going to ask. Nti ye betena ase ne mienu ye de niema to nsani ani ni ye buse ho
wan so na ka to se NDC ne wan ka omo nye hwe
NDC be den o how ba ye ade ye ntoma wo ni sintra na ye se ye free sa topic ni ye kodi o pese na ye die no be ye mfa se na adwuma ni ho ye be de napko ba ya ana napko no ye nya nipa mo ye bi and the teacher for ya for over 60,000 teachers ye adwuma one visit one factory ye adwuma abra NDC wa ban mu a ye ko ka se omummi adwuma ma ye nya no ti ase mo ka kire ye wura receipt people wa central MP o ka kire me no mienu se ye ko papa ye ko gira kwa na ye papa ya abo ye papa ya abo a nipa ba betoto ye wie na se papa abo na enye ya ye nkotwa esre ne mfa be gira kwan ho na se jeli wo yan aponche wo fia wa beto bi dia kwa adanko no mum na wo de no nsem bo no mo ka kire sankrofo mo se onwo mu ni mama mu chen no enye ura joma ma na ka kire so je magician no otimi ama adwuma ba na ne de na be kire se 2024 ye to abama ura joma ama obetimi aketi adwuma bi wo so onye magician enti sa dum so ba de na yante wo se ye use phones bebre dum so ba ya ye betibia si ano kwan ye wura ba omi aka kire ne se eye car ye de Africa Development Bank for car ye ntimi ntua Ghana
West Africa
pipe gas line ye de omo car no o ka kire se ye boa Africa Development Bank panyi ba sa ampa modeka mutu ya mmenya kene a ye wura joma ma ka kire ye se ye to ye use phones dodo na phones ye wo Ghana ha e do so che nipa e wo Ghana ha eni nti da ye da sumu when no say ento abamom ye mo 2024 me topic wa ya na me pese me deviate every topic no nti na me pese me tena wa na ye tu ye ho fo na nke nyina ye nya adaje na ya kan boko ni a kire de ye beboa ya ma ye timi going forward nipa ati ase de nti ese ekoto aba na wo betan be da be ti ase e na mumu de e na de mu de na wo na wo so ye pan na utifie na mrante ne mabawa brandship na catraces machetes na mompanyi fie mompanyi dada joma ama ni fie momuso mo kodo ho ya hwe omo basantile ana is that the name
your friend Mali
basintele ekita sekan omo si we metwa ni pase
oh your body power say we
omo twitwa omo so metwitwa sei na mompanyi be ka kire se ne ma course ho no enya de pa say going forward de call anymore wo se omampanyi akasa na wo ka omampanyi nkasa ena kyo so omampanyi papa na office sase kan ni bi ni sa ne man ba wo betumi survive ana menua untimi survive benya de ese so
okay
sasa we a young guy basantile young guy we si so na wo se kan na wo to be politics ebe wow nti enya kwanya ne betran fidi kase so ne ka Se minimum me ne yɛtena ne yɛse yɛmfa policy by policy. Nneɛma ayaya. Ne yɛnkɔ no nko a. Ne yɛmfa so bɛnya baabi agyina. Wonya baabi ngyina da. Me nua. Nti aba to asɛm a me se 2024. Obuo ne ani die so. Yɛde bɛkɔ Ghana for na ase. Yɛbɛka nsɛmpa no, yɛbɛkyerɛ ɔmo baabi a mfomsuo wɔ, baabi a yɛanya adeɛ yɛ bia no. Yɛbɛma Ghana for mu sɛ, weni nti na yɛntimi anya deɛ na yɛse yɛyɛ. Na ne nyina akyiri weni nso na yɛtimi ayɛ. Yɛde obuo ne ani die bɛma Ghana for na yɛkyerɛ ɔmo deɛ yɛde yɛ. Nyɛ saa kasa a wobɛtena obi a wopɛ power aba na wo kasa away. Masa emwa mo na munja de mo ye no ye adwuma kya mo Ghana fo beto ye nsempa no ye de nsempa be ko Ghana fo anim ye de obuo be kasa akire mo amoma hu de ye be gye mfonso nso atum ne amoma hu se eba Fourth Republic enye o mampanya be de akira wo ye adwuma se ewura ba mo ya da na no be so afena no mu a obe ye adwuma so more than that.
Better say
Senior Jerry, let me tell you see let me tell him if Kwanya or Pese like he want to dictate the pace and how they make Kasawaha. I'm sorry, I'll disappoint him.
Stick to the topic.
Because
topic
me pacho. And you would tea and a semi constant to me drink the old drink.
No.
Get it right.
Communicate.
Please.
Giving to you.
Please, my brother, please, can I continue? Please. And secondly, he cannot dictate how I should make my submission here. He can't dictate that. And you the all parties so maybe kawaha.
Okay.
Good. All bano powerful script mra. Amalabaji script na kin kama me. Me read man na sorry ako. Let's respect each other's view.
Oh yeah, I do.
Have my own opinion.
You. No?
What say enyamu na mutu kwa me nkuma bangu ye, right? That means you don't do the tradition you belong to. Dankwa buzia element. And Mose Dankwa, Buzia, and Dombo. Enti Dankwa for the Tiswa Chemfo from Chebi, led by Mampine Kufuado. And Buzia, led by Kufuo Subedi Omodia Koi, and the Domo Mra and Elijah Mahamadu Baumia, Kramo Baumia. Nyamanamoka. If you understand that tradition, then you know how Kwame Nkrumah was overthrown.
Wow.
And your people did that. Go and read history. Remember, Traha and expose your ignorance to the mass.
Those who were arrested. Mention one. No. Don't go there.
I will take that from you.
I'm not disrespecting you. I'm saying mention one name.
Keep quiet. Keep quiet.
Just mention one name.
And continue make kasa. Oh, my kasa, we are go and read about it. You have the free time to go and read it later. After all, yeah, we're real Christmas holidays. Man, for now, go and for you sure the ebe oh, what's it? Yeah, the policy to what? At least you run away. Oh, really? Opa yi Kwame Nkrumah free ho. Ye a champon. A champon.
Yeah.
From 1972. Is it 1972, right?
General champon.
Up to 1978. Barely 6 years or so. You know, the period no so free ho because a champion did a lot for this country.
Of course, no doubt.
But about a toda yenka achievement of Papa
Yeah, it's true.
You want free ho. But you Rawlings, 1981 to 1992, PNDC yen free. But in 1993 to the year 2001, but you on free ho. Never 2009. To 2017, Mrs. Mahama, but you hold free war and tell me if Ghana have a development.
Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. No, I'm just.
Electricity network. Before Rawlings emerged in our political scene, Ghana, Oko northern part of Ghana, was a Guinea worm prone area. People were being deformed anyhow because of lack of potable water. The southern part of Ghana, the major problem was bilharziasis. Many men were impotent because of that bilharziasis bacteria. From the water sources, Rawlings changed the narrative. Before we left office in the year 2001, all Ghana was declared Guinea worm free and all the waterborne diseases were eliminated entirely. NDC did that. See, the regional hospitals we have, which government build them? What now been for the past 8 years? 8 years, no. Have you completed a single hospital? Mention it. You end this free war. There you be a UGMC. You be the Hardcore Complex. You be at the University of Ghana Medical Center. You be at the Maritime Hospital. You be at the Bank Hospital. You be at Terminal 3. You be at MPS Terminal. Both Takrade and then the saying Tema. Kejetia Market, Kumasi Airport. Many more. You end this free and tell me if you will get it. Mose NAPCO. Really? NAPCO would buy a go under your tenure. To the extent that NAPCO trainees, Akwatikuo, Graduate Unemployed Federation of Ghana, won't you all? Fine, won't you so? Adelaji Mahamadou Bawumia as a vice president. You hear the record. No, you talk about the economy. I mean, and this year, I thought that we don't talk much. And I wonder why. And this, look, party no yedi the 30th anniversary of the party. And Nat Hall. Nat Hall around Regional Coordinating Council. Fine. In fact, I felt very sad listening to Professor Danso Boafo that day. National Health Insurance, for the bomb, the pilot project was done as earlier as 1994.
By who?
About 6 districts. Techimai, Gonja district, the Gonja West in northern Ghana. In fact, Eastern region, Kouman Citizens Association, almost a year, similar thing. The pilot project were done.
By who?
And of course, by the time Minister was leaving office, Daily Graphic, I think 15th January, that was 15th June 2000. Daily Graphic, it captured the details of the policy proposals, the documentation, everything. The brainwork was done by NDC. And you handed over Edema MPP. We were looking at national health insurance. They came and turned into mutual health insurance. NDC came and made it national. And gave it a legal framework. So ultimately, Pane constituency district in Upper Easter. Now we took you over me health insurance can take me to any hospital in Accra.
Point of correction. A mutual and they call national. It started. The framework
started from where?
Started from
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, because I was part of
that. No, you're saying. Okay, so if it can be done national, if it can be done national, what's that from mutual?
Na mutual.
Why the mutual? Progressive.
Let's explain the mutual to us.
Now, what do you say? Ghana Health Service. Ghana Health Service. NDC Ghana Health Service at the buy. It was NDC which established Ghana Health Service to operationalize the orthodox, how to say, medication. That orthodox kind of health, and we have to formalize it. And at the same time, it should work that the orthodox medicine should work in line with the traditional medicine. And until MIT, is it the that's a Mampong Center for Scientific Research, Scientific Research into Plant Medicine. Okay, to have our local medicinal practitioners to be registered and have their product and their medicines being approved by Ghana Food and Drug Authority to be administered concurrently to deal with the health issues of this country. At the same time, let's come to education. Wow. MPP, your tradition, have never built a single university in Ghana.
Wow.
It was NDC. Have never built a single university in this country. You are talking about NDC, a party that built the country, giving jobs opportunity to people.
University that you have built.
What university?
Yes.
More.
Mention.
So many sustainable university development. In fact, all the technical universities are all built by NDC. 10 in all the 10 regions as they were then. Polytechnics as they were. What about the UHAS? What about the Sunyani one? And others.
You don't know what.
Have you been any?
You don't know what they are talking.
So you can't just sit here.
No, you don't know what you're talking about.
Policy before. Policy.
Thank you very much.
Mami answer back permission. You see me here say okay development as an obeka na. Wo be ka development. Me say wo say o ka say wo fa we ya no year film. Say MPP so see any one ma health insurance said one kan ye nya bi. health insurance yɛnya health insurance yɛnya free education sai UNE na wɔka no only the genesis of UNE onko busa sɛ UNE na yɛ deɛn forestry for school ɛna ewura kofo ɛde KNUST for mo ba yɛ na mo be change din mo kɔ a ho can say voter region mo kɔ si musi new one and ko yɛ na ba yɛ si UDS you see that's the difference between you and any omo UDS omo sha se o nyampala campus na ya great school all the infrastructure where UDS engineer at 4 campuses in was built by Kofo. Go ask. We na win why na fi a started 2007. That's Bamahu campus. 2002 and a UDS what campus eba. Go ask. Who be masa yenu bi na na abeke kasa we actually. But yeah, I can't just say no debate na kasa na topic na yen move. But also be ban sa. Now you can apart from say you are Kwame Nkrumah. Yeah, you are Kwame Nkrumah. Yeah, Tama highway, motorway, where Tama motorway. Na Ghana, yeah, highway, yeah, you are for the N1. As you speak, Kwame Kumasi Accra Road. And that's why interchanges are who do you are Kufuado, no Ghana.
Why you wait for?
Oh, yeah, no, Pokia and a honor.
That is completely.
Pokia say you are Kufuado.
Bogazi did not have
a Kufuado. And yeah,
all right, better say. I need 100.9. Okay, therefore, and now your major topic in the car that discuss, is about electoral commission district level elections study and normal course. So, and when it was as usual, man, your phone. Dear, now, one more dear be rim. So far, also, call send them out. Discussions I have a charge 030224354 030225790 030225790 030224354. Eba Chomajo.
Major Swana Bumaje.
Yeto, Nana Uncle.
Naya Kasafita Bora. Mame mo abaso na yentia Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na yelu asani incoming vice president Michiano and Kanda Pagina or Bafo or Babi Mame Estra Michiano. Honorable Jerry, Mescleo said Amareba, Ninsemia of Excellency you Ekano. What did it that? Where are your football be our Becca? Na amare mamu na ebu amajo mama lusu o bet now no be o so MPP ni kasa na de no na ordena no bam bo no kasa na ordena no bam na ono aye no waye no ho say king god ya besre no amare ba na nyo no kwa na ebe mo Ghana hawo o betre studio no kasa ti MPP 124 enyo no kwa na ebe ma.
Okay. I'm stop that now. What the president can't attack him. Well, hold on, man. Please, blow. Hello.
Champion Mark Jerry.
Yeah, too.
You mean I'm asking you income? Incoming MP for Ofwasi, a lawyer, Eric Owusu Mensah. Of France, I before the almost train not the development Abraham Punto Abraham or France. Margelli, Catcher Amarabas of the test studio, not to make a satia or Mampang, and also to make a satia minister Bia. Jelsi, your own concept to make a satiano. On yet more important than Obia or Ghana. Margelli, America has already swa. It seems that Ghana and Bia. Margelli, I'm a mobile party and the Bumagana for Ghana for any of us and America and 3 1 year and so I bet Yaba as a Margelli. And this is so unemployment Ghana for a Ghana for himself. Should do so Ghana for a dem and himself. Margelli, and any foot to Skakoya, Pass Brother, Yakaka, your Meska, Omegana. Mangalia, and they can say, Ghana for any battle for NDC, tell it to Ababu, and Nemati, Pokati, Tukong is some choir Omoye, Shamusu Skuda, Abaye says, a modern university. I know more so many universities, Magali, 10 Zikono, not so many universities, no one's Yana, and PWBC, so many universities, who airport. Of the content, the Kusi who, so why airport, people may who airport, and I airport, and I airport, and I about, and they are Okasa, all men want it.
All right. Meda say, Mammy Faway, Bema Joe Memajo, ah. Yes, sir, yet you. Beba Joe, yet you, Oh, okay. Beba Joe Majo.
Hello.
Yes, sir, yet you.
Akonta ekwabi wa o de me fa so amane ho me kasa ma me kasa no yi ma free ayi
O kasa de na mama kasa
me kasa ma me kasa nwi
oh Charlie hey member mama sacrifice no please mama okwa ma waka wasem na wasem ayi wa free mo eno ne de eno ne de no
when your first time why yes
oh Charlie don't do that mama yes mo yes
oh Mike me respect you a lot ma konta no me respect but me kasa o ma me kasa nwi no way me free so
Masa, that is not correct. And no correct. Asama ka no correct. E memeti a wo be ka asama no correct ba beto. For anusi na ye nkofo anusi.
Mame fa anusi. Mike, ye abanya wa bobra. E wo mai mu ha. Amare ba na John Mahama no.
Chale hey, stick to your matter. Beto can wasem please. Na ye move ahead.
Na me say, na me come asem no amare ba na stadium. Asa me kama asem ye ka amamu mampania wa betra kunwa so abobra yo mama nka mu bi ye ka social interventions and this say no de aba ye rakufo de oba ukwo health insurance ye rakufo na buy yo mama ne mills so mo de one time premium ba mo timi de buy e ye ka abanya sabi na nitrim abopio din chisepa etu wa ye Mahama nka mu bi amare ba no
okay Meda say thank you very much my next caller na me to aso Majo
hello
yes sir you too yanko
the bacha orubo kwasi buati ni o kanta
all right
mi senior na ne o bacha o ya jabotare ma jari ye onipa bia ye listener o bullshit papa na ne o ndi a jabotare o ye senior o frɛ ya che papa nyabotare na ma jari die o tan kwado ni munika o bullshit pa me bacha me die me say President Mahama obedi Ghana aha da 8 years yenum yo anya dede ani onam no a o hyehyɛ bɔra ndi ankoti aga ana me pɛsɛ me papa mariba me de me bupani papa wadawroma na o kasa bi wo no wa hwama ye wadawroma na me sɛ yen timamufo na ye Ghana ha no yenum de ye and nye dede Mahama nam o keka bɔsha kasi a o ye ankoti aga matwa we me sɛ ani bia basere civilization bia fa me ba na chema me ba oko free education about chema de and the mama what de and me left and right and the but na Mahama na mo o se en 24 years economy at the end en ko ti aga o ba se bossa no heaven en ko ti aga and you know and you be kan de tie ya ti ba mu fon nim de ye president ko fo do di me ba me nu e ko school free me nka no me pa de and you nim de ye dada and the now wadawroma
okay Meda say mame fa we ba so Majo
Nera
you too
I may na mama money aduma na we stay here na ton I water awo SCC na me no ka say anyi na we Nera yaka amamu aba Ghana amamu ma Ghana for enya so mfanso a eye MPP amamu me anaton ice water anaton bro nka me Ghana me ba akọ odogo no na me ba akọ atimota of me Nera and me no ka say the we ba akọ every day any infant prim you do ma 2000 of osebo say asema for enfo ba ma no no oba obetwa asema foka na Jerry udi se yeba yeba jama mo tumi chana na bo tumi di so ana di se bo mti ni bo so and they were trying to say 24 hours economy nina udi se yeba jama ba tap get 4 years yeba man no obetumi 24 hours economy aba kana na ayi
okay Meda say first mame fa the odi her last one Majo
good evening brother
yeah you too
yo amaleba mechira papa na mechira ni awu kan de no anu menzro obi a wo ni so bodo mama je pepe na obi a sheke Mahama de ni so ko secretary bo ni Mahama Uri's hospital Mahama KJT Mahama Terminal 3, Mahama. Terminal Port Expansion, Mahama. Just Mahama, dear, no, king of infrastructure and Kasa. And before the moon down, they may look at the Anka, point to me to Anka. And no coach of Ampo, the Jampo, to me. Until your mamma on one, until Mamma, Amaliba, but the Okika on one way. Men's Ruby, I tell what it didn't. Bye bye.
Okay, may I say, last one, Memojo. Hello? It's you.
What be your phone official?
Okay.
Amariba, Michelle. Minian and so on to Michelle. Your best friend, Amariba, your record so chroma. It's you can be BIA no when you portray. Now, one casa, what you will say. Ghana 4 years, I'm near Sefa, NDC 4-5 for pet. Omuba, Yura Mama Ba, Obey Ministers, Bonipa 5 for Pedin. My young 27 years NDC will leave Ghana. In him near Omayo, and in him, Omo record. In Tinya, the Fufrubia, walk anti NDC, I be Papa be or Ghana ha, I be at the forefront to say, what may fee, Kayen is you, Yura Mama, Harvard. Wako presidential school into Assassin, send your no to me bab on Timbeka say, a court and jailing on because on one see, once a wire from so watching the Boniatum say, when you're wiring Ghana from French, who could not court in Anya Castle greet ya. Be in a way, yen you wasn't be to be a straight to sentence. Mamma, the kind. Into who can be beer, who send this in a new Monday tick room. Into any mom, MP before ministers, your name Mobu, yet to say NDC. Omo ako Harvard or for maybe or maba. So what I say, into who can be beer on record no baby I will come for. Then this in ye equal for Tim Fufra, a fin or baby or my gun, Mamma Lanka said, a being I no say, or no one to me.
Okay, may I say, into all right, may I say, hi, need 100 points and a Hannah Media Fred for the GNC, Nakobo Bibia. Yeah, I'm about final comment and sorry.
Yes, my final comment is very simple. Ghana for Aswansu, Aswansa. We have seen the difference. And it's obvious. Penny says Sankofa away, Yenchi. And MPP ba mambu no mubu mani ya. Kendi simpoki nya baby ni de na yasi. But compare the two. 2016. Kenke, na 1 city and the Kenke, and 3 city or design 5 cities to 10 cities, depend on your location. And then 1 liter of fuel, now you 3 cities, 33 pesos. And then 1 liter, you 14 cities. The whole gallon, now you 14 cities. And the gallon back, 100 cities. Obuasi, or the same, Accra to Kumasi. Now, kuta 20 Ghana cities at the Oko. And then Okoba, 200 plus. We want Pine Kufado. Edia Babedru enono. Near Kaya 120 billion and the Kachum 500 billion. Despite all the revenues of Banaji Nano, dear Baden, why you come and Penya Kufado, SC interchange 100 Okuma Crack and Channel. Now, so we'll see. Looking at the wealth of resources about in same, you have nothing to show. Okay. Laji Mahamadou Baumia was so a more bano a chisi nedia share IG pinsem na Sydney and a whole day at $1. Now, and I'm 372 pesos, and next city, and I'm 12 cities to $1. This is the level of the record. They have see at this moment. If you bring down the how do you call it, the debt burden downward, a better rippling effect on the city. Okay, if you are able to create an enabling environment for businesses to thrive, a better rippling effect on the city. These people have no idea how to do with it. Assembly elections, we will maintain our stand. President Mahamaka. So about electoral elections, elections, no. Abane akapu sika edema the district assembly common fund. Exactly. The government have capped it. Yeah. And the assemblies are being staffed with resources. You pay year free ho. Capping be capping free ho. All right. 5 for the cost 7. At the same time, the assembly members, we are going to pay them. Yes, they can work and serve our people very well at the local level. We stand by it. Okay, Kwaku.
Sika ya buy agent. They are yard pa. Me no kasa sisi. Ghana. 10 regions na near one. Yes, modern stadium baby 10 regions no. Nyame ya adoma apa is there when avrongo kohwe. Kana vrongo. My body na cha wo sere. Ukọ bunu de ukọ bunu de e wodoma inkro. Ukọ Ashanti region e wo nyina hini mabo ho de acha. Nyame bo a ko foldu ya de within a year ye be bie ano. STEM education ukọ abomusu a ebi wo ho. Ukọ wa apa is wa pesempe ukọ wa abomu STEM education. STEM education ba kon. Esi yi block nko a 10. STEM education ba kon akufu ado asi no. Esi yi block nko a 10. Muja 20 musi 23 pe. Nti usi wote 1 yesi 10. Na wote 2 kura no na se e cancel ni nyina. Akwan ahodo a ya ye no wo ma wem. Munye bida. Na hwe Kumasi to Accra obi ahu kwan a ye. Nti interchange ahodo a as we speak Accra ankwa interchange 5 na ekoso. Muntimi mfa mo ho ntoto ya bibia mu. E ba adwuma NPP aya cha me se bra bi a ye nyina betena ase na ya tebu nyama ya ye. Jelly we dey make nyama ya adoma china.
Acha ye dey.
Achira MPP na your nominations no. Maybe are sitting MPs no.
Yeah, acha no me.
Achira na ye nominations no. Enti nyama ya adoma me dey baby am interest, more interest wo. Sunyan West. Sunyan West more interest wo pa. More interest so Sunyan East. And am obi wo Mansia South. Mansia South. And ba kon so afija kwabre. Me were interest kese ba kon so afija kwabre South.
Mansia South opoku prempe.
Yeah, you run a po.
No okobiem.
Oh, obekobiem.
Ma to opoku prempe.
Obekobiem. Obekobiem. Mansia South obekobiem. Na afija kwabre South. Afija kwabre South. Ye die nua young guy or your policy analyst. Your friend George Sapon on your dene call afija kwabre South.
Okay, mate.
On your dene call young guy. Na adwumu da ho kama.
Omo promise no mo
kama.
No so me interest wom.
Ah, when this in it?
Yes, no interest wom.
And yeah.
Mesre the youth of Adansia Sukwa. Any MPP delegate. Yes. Omo check Katie say emabunu ye TNT se kube. So I am urging them to vote against him and make Same Benfo the candidate of the MPP. They should vote Same Benfo because as a young man, Sabi na dwimu do. We won normally assembly the assembly press for the past years. And I can say they're doing well.
All right, better say.
They're doing well.
Okay, I tell for
I should have made these guys ministers.
Better say. Hana media say. Jumedia your friend Torchlight. Na nyame ya adoma Torchlight no emze emu be hye pa. Emu na be hye no ye komiamia ye mfim na nyagopa ma ya hoden. Na 2024 ye nyame pa ye ba because no na abato afe. Edi Torchlight ne be ginam ebe ko ne say ya na oba so no wanka ne yi a say me blast one ma blast one ye ko eni because we are not going to allow any food will be on the program. You will still be part of the show. When you say me blast two we are near twice when you acquire him. That is aha. Okay, I was having the within the luxurious head when Yawada. Yawada bear the last edition of Torchlight for the year. Enti Yawada Babon Command Gra Yawada the year and Shadan Yamanyosem Bibis. Yawada the last edition. Enti Yan Shadan Yamanyosem, the moon Yame ya dum. Na ye breaky Friday ne ye koba ene politics no amanyoko for no ma serious no NDC MPP Movement for Change omkwade so amanyoko independent gum Ghana Union Movement Kofi Akpalu Liberal Party of Ghana Convention People's Party so mo to mo no ma yi a soprano no wo ho PNC Hassan Ayarega APC Bon munyina ye bengeju obi a na ya ye pure politics because ye be ya magana fo no ye nyina ye tematensem na say oh ye fama we eto koto aba na wo bete ho ase say me to ama we enam eno ama 1 2 3 media se da be ma IK a champion amishra no Fayos be do ban say na omi obenwani Abdullahi Dasmani amishra mo me channel manager ye Kwesi Abuaje the Darling Boy. And Dr. Father Dixon, executive producer, fully supported by Kennedy Asantio say yes squad. Meno ka say the DJ Bosco Waikrado or Bible Bonyum. Video BBS. Citizen I Ghana for you na mechia mo CTEC for Citizen I Ghana mechia na mechia lawyer Kwame Jan lawyer Kwame Jan ekyia ne nana dwi yɛkɔ